All right, what do we got going on? Are we going to get a full reversal here, or are we pushing up more? I would like to see some red candle here. We got a little bit of a pullback. It's kind of staying strong, though, so I don't know if I might take one little short.
Order filled.
My stop is going to be right around this 50 mark. I would be break even on the day, basically, if it doesn't pull back here. Just a quick little short. I'm going to scalp it to the downside, up 90, 115. 110, 130. I like this flag that we have going on here, this pullback hammer candle. Looks like a shooting star. Seems to be getting some weakness. I may have caught it a little late.
Order filled.
I just took the $200. Nice little scalp from that top. I just like the hammer candle. So up 330 for the day already. So looking for a nice little pullback. That's still early. I haven't taken anything more than one. These are really scalps in the morning until I find perfect level scalps. The reason I took that is it was giving itself some struggle at this top line. And I've already done my charting for the day. So this was the line that I'm looking for. I'm expecting it to break it, honestly, with this strength. 374 is a possibility. I just wanted to take a little bit of a reversal at the top of that Bollinger Band. I'm a big reversal trader, and I think that that's beautiful in futures because you can make a bag off the reversals from top to bottom if you're patient. These are scalps. It's too early to be, holding the bag because this thing could launch right back up and screw you up. So stop losses are everything. Taking a few trades already this morning, but up 330 for the day. Just quick little scalps. This is pre-market, just fun. And then I was down a little bit pre-market and just made 3 trades so far, just 3 little scalps. I thought that the link was not private, so if you missed out on the first few trades, I apologize. But that was the largest one so far, about $200 on the 1 mini. But that's all I've got going on right now. Nothing too crazy, waiting for the market to really kind of pick up. It's pretty slow right now. When I look at the daily chart, when I look at this daily, let me see. A little bit of a pullback. I don't know. A break above that 372 level, we are going to launch. So I think that I would probably take that momentum play if we broke above this again. If we start coming up towards this high, I would definitely take it. It just looks a little weak right now. Little low volume action. If we break below 371, I might go with the momentum to the downside. Looks pretty weak to me right now. So just waiting. Oh, look at these 305 puts on Meta. I feel like I should get Meta. Those 305 puts were literally just 120. Now they're 170. Just feel like the market's going to start pushing towards the upside, so I don't want to take Meta just yet. We're getting a little strong here. Getting a little strong. I don't want to buy this run. I'd like a pullback, so I'm going to set a limit to buy a little lower.
Order filled.
I just grabbed 1 for that. For the potential run, I'm going to set a small stop loss around $100 here. Oh, you can see me. I'm up $300 now. I'm going to wait for that break. I think we're going to get this break out of the high. We're getting pretty close. I'm just going to lock it up.
Order filled.
$300 there. So now I'm up 640 on the day. So quick. Like, this game is so nuts. 946, and I'm up almost $1,000. That's the game. It's just so fast, and I'm only buying 1 contract. And keep in mind, this isn't my money. This is a funded account. So it's still going. It's going for that break. I probably should have held a little bit longer. I knew that was going to break, but it is still early, so I'm a little bit nervous. A lot of these. I like this Meta break of that 310. This QQQ is going to go to 370 fucking 4 today, isn't it? This thing is going to cook. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a pullback. I'm going to go in for the longs, and I'm probably going to sit and wait. I now have 640 to play with for the day. So you have a daily drawdown of $1,600 in futures, especially if you have like a little test account, if you're in the phase account, whatever it is. So if you have that $1,600, now I have $2,200, so I can keep playing with it, try to make that home run play. And if you're trying to beat a challenge, when you go up early, it's okay to size up a little bit. Size up, try to get to that point, be a little bit patient, but still make sure you're not just like chasing tops, chasing bottoms. Make sure you have great executions. Like this would be chasing a top. Like there's no reason for me to buy this call right here or this long. And also, I should have definitely waited just a little bit longer. That break would have been real nice. Would have put me about $900 on the day just on one. And then when I size up, it's going to be over. So I don't know what my goal is today. I think with the way I'm starting right now, I've had 2 back-to-back $3,000 days. So we're going to wait and see what my goal is today. I might just be that 1,000, but I think that we're getting the green light that we're going to run today. We could run all the way up to 375. So I'm going to wait for a tiny bit of a pullback here. I'm going to wait 3 more minutes. Hopefully I can get a nice little touch resistance point of this 372.50 again, but we are just breaking right now. I would hate to take puts as it's just on this tear. Meta is just going to the shitter. I really was looking at those puts, but I knew the Qs were going to break, so I wasn't really looking for the downside today on anything in the tech sector. Tesla, on the other hand, is at 249, just doing its thing as it always does. Coinbase looking pretty good up there, 200. Ethereum, almost 1,900. That thing has just stayed so flat for the last year, I guess. Just waiting for that breakout again. That'd be dope. Above this 2,100 would be cool. Really, really want to see Ethereum back up to like 2,600, 2,900, 3,000 would be massive too. So we had a 90% off sale. It was a $19 experiment that paid off. Hell yes. Hell yes. I wonder, does Apex have that percent still? That discount? That's honestly genius. $20 experiment. It's huge. QQQ, what do I think is going to happen here? The weekly chart. The weekly chart kind of has a hammer candle on it, so it could reverse. 4 hour looks good. 4 hour looks like it's got room up to this 374. I think that's where we're headed. So I'm going to probably still go with the momentum up here with that break. I'm going to wait for a little bit more of a pullback. I just don't want to catch this top. I'd like to buy like right here-ish. I'm going to set a limit order down here. I know it's going higher. I mean, the levels on this thing, it's going to that 374. No problem. Having a little bit of a trouble with that 373 break right now. I could go really heavy on this, honestly. It's almost like I'm very confident that it's going to keep continuing to the upside. Just want a little bit of a pullback. Come on, hit me like right here. Doesn't look like it wants to hit me. I'm going to go in a lot more contracts once the market stops being so volatile. I would really like me to get filled right at this level. But I don't think it's going to let me. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw 375 today. We've been getting torched on the Qs. And it's starting to open up on the Bollinger Bands right now. Usually I'm a reversal trader, but this looks like a consolidated, just run all day type of day. There's now an uptrend being formed. The trend down would now be at this 372. I don't think we're going to get down there. I'm really pissed that I sold this right here because this is just going to go. Damn, man. It's going to break that 373, go to that 374. I could go with momentum, not buying the tops and futures because you can get stopped so fast. I would like to see a pullback. Be very nice to see, honestly. Struggling at 373 though, so I'm just being careful. Just being careful. See, if you chase these tops, like that's a $200 move down just like that. So you got to really play the levels almost perfectly based off of what you have drawn out. So I'm currently up 660, 640 already, going for that $1,000. just a couple trades this morning. These were just some quick scalps pre-market, so these don't count. And then I took about 3 trades, and I'm up 600. Haven't been stopped out yet. Getting a little bit of a reversal candle. It doesn't like that 373, but I do. I like the 373. So I'd like to see this pullback. Let me get filled at this 62 mark. I'd be happy. Save about $200 here by getting in right now, and then that rip to the top would be about a $500 gain. But I'm going to add to it. That's the other thing. Datadog's finally breaking out a little bit. It's got a massive gap that I don't think it's going to fill for a very long time. Meta looks good. It did kind of fill that gap down, so I guess maybe it is time for it to reverse. Q's getting close to that 373 again. Just sitting up here. I really want to get this pullback to this 362. I'm trying to be patient just because it's not going anywhere just yet. I still have that level set at like 373.90, which would pay a really good amount. I guess I could buy this and go down 200. I just don't really want to. I would like to see a pullback to at least like 65. I would probably get in a little early if I can get 65. It's just not loving the pullback. So at this level, 372.88, just chopping around. Got to be patient. Don't want to force anything. Up 660 could beat my goal by before 10 o'clock, honestly, if we can get a little bit of a pullback. $1,000 a day, $250K a year. I've been averaging that, well over that already on the futures game. You guys have noticed that I'm up 3K the last 2 days. Could do that again today, but I feel like it's kind of a risk-off kind of day. It's very choppy already this morning. Looks like we're probably going to bounce a little bit. I have that level at 374. Super pissed off that I didn't hold on to this because this would have been a really great trade to hold on to. I don't want to go with the momentum here because it's going to get pulled back. There it goes, starting to shoot. Missed my entry. Damn. And there she goes, 15,390, 92. Yeah, we're going. Damn. I missed it. But that's okay. I'm going to cancel these orders for now. I think that we're going to go straight to that 373.90. And that might be a point where I look for a short, honestly, if we're just going to keep cooking up this high. Might look for a short around that 373.70 mark. Looks like that's a pretty good time to catch a nice little pullback. I'm pissed I missed this run, but it's the way she blows. Look at this. This level right here, 15,330. Oh man, 700. That would have been $1,400 a mini from top to bottom. I get that pullback now. I'd like to see it back in the 80s or 70s before that run, because it did not quite hit that level yet. I'll show you the level that I'm looking at over here on my Thinkorswim. I have this drawn out here, nice little uptrend. This is that level that I'm looking at from a while back. I could zoom out and show you where it's from. It's just this top. There's another little top over here pre-market at that 374. So really looking for that 374 test, but I'll probably take some puts at the end of that. I'm not chasing tops. Chase tops and futures, you get absolutely buried. Executions and entries are everything. It's not always sexy, even though the stories look sexy. I'm up 660, about to be up 1,000 if I hit another trade. And it looks good, but there is a lot of patience involved. Trading is 99% patience and 1% execution. So the execution part is the hardest part. It's the mentality. It's the psychological aspect of it all. It looks like it's going to that level, but it might not hit it right away. And just because it's going to get there now doesn't mean it's not going to pull back $1 before, and then I would lose like $2,000 off $1 pullback. So not looking for that today. Looking for a good entry point, whether it's the put side or the long side, does not matter to me. If it hits that 374-ish before I even get any sort of pullback, then I will buy some shorts. I can see us going up to 375 today. I would not be surprised whatsoever. We're already up $5. I'm sure we'll have a big day today. We're from 388 is the high. We've been just selling off ever since. So assuming we'll see something. I've been talking about this for a while. Everything is at the bottom of their Bollinger Bands. All stocks, all major stocks are down there. So I'm assuming we're going to bounce and have a really good green day here pretty soon. So this could be the day. We're up $5 already. Doesn't look like we're going to give back the gains, at least so far. So that 374 level is really, really what I'm paying attention to. Really pissed off that I sold this so early. But once you see $300, it's hard not to take it. For anybody watching, just got notice that until tonight, if you want to use Apex, I use Take Profit Trader. This is Take Profit Trader. I think that they're a great, great firm to go through, prop firm wise. But if you do Save 90 on Apex, it's 90% off. So it's $20 for the month, which I think that's not forever, right? That's just a one-time thing, I think. I can't imagine that's forever. If it's $20 a month, that's ridiculous. All right, here it goes. It's at that level that I had. I'm really pissed off that I missed that entire move. That's about $100. That would have been about a $2,000 move from where we entered top to bottom. That would have been very sick. So I'm not looking for shorts just yet until I see that 374. It's probably got a little bit more love in it. Probably up to that 15,440. Got about 29 cents. It's right at the level that I drew. I'd like to see it get up a little bit higher to that 470 or that 374. It's got a lot of strength right now, so I'm not looking for any shorts just yet because the momentum to the upside is fat. So I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback here pretty soon. And I'm going to actually short that once it gets up there. I'm looking for a nice little wick down. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. But I'm going to look for that resistance point at 374, which is in about 20 cents here. There we go. 11 cents here. 8 cents. I'm going to go for one.
Order filled.
May bury me, but I'm just going to be patient. So I'm just on the short side. I'm waiting for a pullback. It's very, very strong. If it goes above 374 pretty highly, I will hop out. Maybe like a $250 loss. I think I might catch this top. Right at that 374. I don't want it to test. Did almost test. I'm in one right now. I could set my stop like right at that level if it does break. So it'd be a very, very small risk to reward ratio. I would lose a little bit. Might be going for it right now.
Stop filled.
Yeah, it just got me. So I gave back $60. So to be fair, that's really nothing. But this thing is straight up. I might actually. This thing is cooking. Wow.
Order filled.
I had to take one short there. I have to. There's no way it just keeps this momentum all day. This thing is on a straight arrow. I'm going short up here. It just broke that 374. It's got to be a pullback. Got to be a pullback. There we go. Give me some money off this. Print me just like one red candle here. I could catch the top, honestly. Damn, it is so strong. It's probably going right to that 375 if it keeps this up. I'm going to set my stop at high of the day, so I would lose probably another like $70, $80 if it does go again. Wow, it's going to go again. This thing is not stopping. Holy shit. If I do catch this top, though, it will pay out like $400. Just need to break below 374 one time. Catch that shooting star candle. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. There's so much strength in the market. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm about to get stopped out again. About $60. But it's literally, that's nothing compared to what the risk to reward ratio would be if it did start to fall. Because we are at these highs, like very, very high up. It's trying not to break that high. So I'm at a good point right now. You know, if it stops me out, it'll be 60 bucks. If it breaks down, it'll pay like 200, 300. Looks very strong though, so I'm expecting to get stopped out. I don't think I caught the top here. But if I did, it would look real good. Just flat, you know, 70 bucks, 75 bucks. Could take it. It'd be up more than I'm at the highest point I've been up all day. Could take it here. Really want to see if I can get that shooting star candle to the downside and catch a little bit of a flush. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I think I'm just going to be patient. It's going to either stop me out 60 bucks or I'm going to make a bag off this. And I think that's a good risk to reward ratio for me. Since I'm already up. It's so strong. Whole market, so strong.
Stop filled.
Bastards. Bastards. All right, I'm done trying to short the market. I'm only up 475 now. But when it does pull back, it's going to be gross. And this 375 looks really, really great. I think it's actually 375.21 is what I'd be looking for. There's a pullback coming at some point here. This is crazy. All the stocks are very strong though, like Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla. We're all strong. It looks like everything's trying to top out a little bit here though. I'm going to go for the short. I have to. I don't know why I keep doing this.
Order filled.
But I'm looking for it. I think I'm just fucking myself, actually. It does not want to break that 374 level. Damn. All right. If I get stopped out here, I'm done with the shorts. I'm going to set my stop at the high. It would be a little over 200. And I'd probably start pretty low again, around like $100 and some. But this flush would look really good if it can get below 374. It just does not look like it wants it. It doesn't at all. It's so strong. All the orders, it looks like 375 is its next route. But how could it just go straight there? I don't think it's just going to go straight there. These orders are just so all over the place. I can't really tell. What's going on. I feel like we're going to get a flush here at some point. I think I just might be trying to time it, and I shouldn't be timing it. Yeah, it's too strong. Just give me one red candle. Would be very cool. It's not gonna, but it would be very cool. I think I'm fucked here. Yep. Damn, man. Got too much strength. Way too much strength. Only up 300 on the day now. Get back about 300 bucks on it. Still think I have a chance on this if it doesn't go to the high of the day mark. It's just this. It's just sitting at these levels. I hate days like this where it just chops. It is just going straight up though. They said 80% off every month after. That shit is chugging, and damn. Yeah, this is gonna go to that 375. I just figured we would get some sort of pullback, especially with this low volume. Have to at some point here. Like down 70, 50. Can we get a pullback? Just one pullback. I'm going to risk all profits on this trade, honestly. Feel like I can restart, no problem. I don't really like that candle. Or below 373. All right, so up 140, 160. I might just take out here in a second. What am I up? 590, 670.
Order filled.
I just took out. I'm up 540. I don't like this action right now. I'm trying to get to that $1,000 mark. It's just this action is so tough. Ended up taking a little bit of profit on that, but it's ugly as shit. We did break 374. We are acting as this resistance point now. Just gonna be patient on the downside because I think that we're going to that 375. We are getting that pullback I was looking for. I just don't think it's gonna be as massive as I thought. Or at least I hope not, because now we are dying a little bit. The next workaround will probably be this upside, like right here, would probably break. So I'm going to set a buy stop. I know it's higher, but I'm going to go with momentum here. So once it does pull back and it starts running towards that high, we do have that 375. So I like to set buy stops for the momentum. It's not exactly the best types of fills, because if it does hit me here and then it just instantly rejects, that's tough. So I wonder if Apex use Tradovate?
Stop filled.
All right, so it just filled me. Looks like that we're gonna get that run momentum, hopefully, for one. I hope it doesn't reject. And it's gonna just literally hit me right at that top. I still think we're going to that 375. Just trying to top out a little bit here. Got to be patient with these strategies, and you got to have a stop loss, especially if you buy a stop. I probably should have set it a little higher because it didn't exactly hit that level. I might sell out flat here in a second. Yep, I'm going to get hit. Yep. See you later, money.
Stop filled.
285. Damn it. I am going to go heavy on this next bounce up, though, here in 1 second.
Order filled.
I'm actually being very patient on this trade. I'm going for the upside. It's a little bit early. I think that there is probably some downside to come, but I love the way that this is kind of just curling a little bit. I know we're really high up. If it breaks below this, it's probably a deadbeat trade, but I like the candlestick to hit this 375, and this hourly looks really good too. I guess this is the daily, but if I go to the hourly real quick, I'm going to try to be as patient as possible on this. Not realizing the loss for a while. This is a nice little hammer candle down, but I feel like we'll probably get that push up to that 375. So you're going to see me probably go pretty heavy on this. If I lose $1,000 on the day, that's okay with me because I think that this is the home run trade. I usually wait long. I'm kind of mad that I'm only up, currently 157, but technically 250 for this trade. But I think this is going to be the trade that I go in. It's going to be the big one of the day. Lower highs and lower lows on the 1 minute. Yeah, so I think that there's going to be a pullback. I've been waiting for that pullback, but now that it's consolidating, I have that level at 375. I think we will probably hit that. So I do have one contract up here, down 200 on it. If it completely reverses on me, that sucks. But I'm okay with holding this for now because I am going to average down. Hopefully, you'll either see me lose $1,000 on the day, which is very possible. I haven't really taken many red days in futures, so just going to let this play out. You got to have patience in futures. Have to. And you don't want to over position size yourself. But this does look like a nice little reversal up here. So just letting this play out for a second. Down to 57, down 330, 400. I am red on the day, $60, but I have not realized this yet. I am going to wait for this bounce. I'm looking at the 1 hour. Let me look at the 15-minute. Oh, yeah, we're good. So far, so good. 30-minute consolidation, 265. I want to buy one more. Really bad, honestly.
Order filled.
I just got a second one for this run. I really want to see that high of the day pop to 375. Might fake me out here. Kind of wish I bought a little lower than my price, but I still have good conviction that this is going to break. It's got a nice little hammer candle on it right now. I think that we'll break that if we break that 374, it'll be a little runner. It's coming back against me. I might have to stop out one if it does start coming down, just so it doesn't destroy my account. So up a little bit right now, only up 125 on the day. But if this breaks, it could be a huge trade. I just need that 373 or 374 break. It's just having a little bit of trouble. Could take a little off the top here if it gets me green at all. I could sell one. It is feeling a little weaker than most. It just keeps selling off. It doesn't want to break, so that's not a good sign. Could trim one. I'm only up 25, 75.
Stop filled.
Fuck, man. All right, so I'm down to 200 right now. It's still not trying to reverse. I thought with that hammer candle, if you saw it on the 5-minute chart on the Qs, if you're watching the Qs, could break that 374. Struggling a little bit right now for some reason. But I still think this is the big trade, and I'm going to play it. Just want to make sure that I get the best entries. Just looks a little weak right now, so probably going to go pretty heavy on this once I get it. I hate that I'm battling a $100 loss right now, but since I was up 600, this would have been a beautiful trade to close out the day up like 2K, but it looks like it's only going to be like a $1,000 day, honestly, if I can get this break. Zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, $40. I would just hate to take this reject on the 374 again. Do I take it again at 374? The volume is so low, but it just looks so good on the larger time frames. Bollinger Band is expanding. Got the consolidation. A little bit of a bull flag here. Might want to wait just a second. It's tough with futures because as soon as you get two, it starts to really go against you with that drawdown. So you really have to be careful with it. But I think that this 374 rejection twice now is probably a good sign to take some. I should short this, but I am going to stay with my conviction here. It is going to go lower at this point with that upper wick. This is always a sign of a downtrend, right? You get that little spike, and then if it goes green to red, it's probably headed lower. So I will probably be down like $300-400 on this before I add another one. And if I go down a grand, then I will stop myself out, and I'll be done on the futures. But just showing some risk to reward ratio and how you should manage your account. So I'm only in one right now, and and I'm flat on the day, but I am going to go for a big trade to go up that grand. I don't know why this is not live, but there we go. Oh, here we go. Up 110. 374 break. I'm going for it.
Order filled.
I'm going for that break. The breakout. I have 2 right now. Hopefully it doesn't stop me. I'd be pissed. I got 1 stop about 180, so it'll be about 360. Only up 200 on the day so far. I feel like I should probably go with this momentum to the upside. I feel like we're going to break out towards that 375. Might not be right now, but up 350, 400. Trying to watch that high of the day break. Please break it. Don't be an asshole. Oh, damn it. Just got the reversal signal. Set by stop.
Stop filled.
Damn. How did that do that? From red to green. Gotta go shorts.
Order filled. Order filled.
That rejection candle is ridiculous. Going short side because I went green to red, or red to green. Green to red, my bad. And then I have a small stop right here, $5. So it'd be about another 200, and then I'll probably just chill for a little bit, just because this market action is brutal. If it stops me on this again, that's going to be insane. I'm going to let this play out for a second because I feel like this should drop pretty significantly here. Notice how it went green to red. Pretty large wick. That's why. I was going to take that run, but completely rejected. This green to red should go below this low of the day mark, and then I would probably take my profits. So just watching for that. Would put me back flat on the day. Having a pretty weird day in futures. Was up 600, then I just kind of gave it all back. Now I'm negative 400. And now it's not doing what it should be doing. I don't know what's good with this right now. There we go. 240, 260, 270.
Order filled.
I'm going to take out just because this shit is just all over the place.
Order filled.
It's only down 95. We're flat. The market's being really, really weird today. Kind of trading a lot, but I feel like I should be getting the trades that I'm not. And sometimes that happens. But it looks like it's going to head a little bit lower before it goes higher. I just don't want to play with the chop. So I'm just currently sitting flat right now. I really want to get a nice trade for maybe the upside if we can get that reversal. But now that it has these 2 wicks, it just happens so fast. These 2 wicks on the 15-minute chart, the rejection looked like it was going high today, then just got completely taken out. That's a sign that I should probably just stay away for a little bit. So, so should a lot of people, honestly. This choppy action in futures is probably not the best to play. Tesla did hit that 250. Looks like it's probably going to head a little bit higher here too. Meta finally coming back down a little bit to 310. Looks pretty good, honestly, for a little bit of a pullback, but might bounce that 310, head a little higher again. So just watching that for now. But no trades on options for me just yet. I don't really like anything. I do like Meta a little bit for that bounce. Maybe even watch out for Netflix because that could be a pretty good one. But other than that, the Qs are just sitting here being real weird. So I don't want to take that just yet. It looks like that reversal candle probably going to come in a little bit lower than 373. And I don't want any part of that. So I'm gonna just let this simmer. If you guys want to watch this for a second, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a little bit because I have to pee so bad. But this action's so brutal. I am gonna set some alerts real quick, and if you hear them go off, I will play the upside on another 370, 360 break. But as of right now, we are coming down, and I don't like this action whatsoever. So if I can see that 373 test, which I think we're about to, I'll probably end up taking a reversal just for like a quick little scalp bounce. But that would be like right around this level, 373, 15375. So I might set a stop buy limit right there for a bounce, but that hammer candle shooting star is a reversal every time. And I don't really want to go with the momentum to the downside because I do see some upside still. I just hate that action. Should have broke out. It was bullish all day, and then it gets to the high of the day point and just completely fucks you. So trading is that's what happens sometimes. So I was up 600, down 95 right now, but way better than anything else. So I just risk manage, use my profits, and now I'll look to get to that 695 again. That's literally 1 or 2 trades. So if I can see that upside, that would be cool. But I doubt that happens. I may end up actually trying to short this again. It looks so weak right now. I have to look at Apple. Apple's weak. Microsoft is weak. Pretty cool to see this completely die.
Order filled.
I'm gonna keep 1. If I lose on this, I would lose about $180. I'd be down almost 300 on the morning, but I will fight for that back. Just looking for a little bit more weakness. I think that there is about to be. At least go more flat if I can. And it's bouncing. Damn, I'm just catching the wrong times. I feel like this probably is my sign to walk away while it's this choppy.
Stop filled.
All right, chalking it up. Down 245, was up 600. Chalking it up for now. Going to come back and I'm going to have a better day on this. But I am chalking it up for now. It's too choppy right now. There's no direction on either side. It looks weak, it looks strong, and then it'll reverse. It's just not the day to play futures. So I'm just going to, probably not the day to play options either. So I'm going to turn this off for a second, and I will come back in a little bit. But this action is just too brutal. So apologies for some of these trades. Some good executions just didn't work out. But risk management is literally everything. You got to make sure that you're keeping your stop losses small so you don't get buried on any one of these hammer candles. It went from a shooting star candle to a hammer candle, and that's when you know it's just not the day to trade. So I'm gonna pop off, and we'll follow up here in a little bit.